Helson, welcome to Rauta's Vinyl Monday. Just a couple of weeks ago I said that we're pretty much done with the vinyls. That is, all of the vinyl I have gotten for review are already done. And Vinyl Monday is about to go on hiatus. And here we have yet another vinyl release. This is of July 2022 release. A little bit late to the party, but nonetheless. This is Rauta Moon with the album called No Dawn in This World of Infernal Eclipses. Originally released in digital and other formats in 2021, late 2021. So a few months later, and we have this vinyl version out as well, which is now available from your local distributors and other record sellers. Comes with an obviously A and B side, so it's a full album by this one-man project. And he goes under the moniker of Heino's Soul, mostly known, I guess, for his other band, main band, if you will, Circle of Ouroboros. And here, this one comes with a nice sheet of lyrics plus some art. Those who don't know Heino's Soul and his work, he's not just a vocalist and a lyricist, but also creating art. And I guess this art is of his doing. He is capable in many ways, singing and obviously now doing also guitars and drums and just everything, and which is a beautiful thing if you really can handle your various crafts and arts. Which brings me to the very essential thing here with this album, because this is not too much of a talent when it comes to guitars and drums. Now, Heino Soul has good vocals. Let's first mention that. And he has, in my opinion, the skill with words and talent to present himself in various metal ways. But when it comes to creating songs and at least playing them, well, this is where Rauta Moon is not exactly a very powerful entity. The thing here is, the riffs are quite simple and bare bone and very much right to the point. Think of Finnish version of Judas Iscariot and you're kind of getting the basic idea. Very bare bone, simple, almost like Ildjorn-like riffs, and that's it. The drumming, yes, the same quality and style. I mean, it's not as sloppy as the first Judas Iscariot ones, where the tempo might go up and down and all that shit. But, Rauta Moon kind of keeps it all together. But it's obvious that there is not much variety when it comes to playing the songs. Not too much speed, not technicality. It's more like, let's stick to the basics and just deal with it. Now, obviously, when we're talking about the raw end of black metal, obviously the whole production is very raw and stripped down. That means you don't go very hi-fi, you don't get kind of a clear sound, but more like, okay, this is something that you could basically do at your rehearsal place. And it might be done as that way. I don't really know. I don't really care. Now, this is for the maniacs who can really appreciate and enjoy raw end of black metal. The simple riffs, the simple kind of a playing, very raw, primitive sound, and things like that. Now, compared to the previous Rauta Moon releases, this demo of 2021 in the Vale of Astral Graves, I think this is a step up from that. Everything is a little bit better now, but still this is far from being a good album. I think it's mostly because it's a really bit monotone when it comes to these limitations of guitar playing and drums. As if, in a perfect world, this would have, say, more skilled drummer and maybe more tight-end playing the guitar, the riffs, if they had more intensity and not being almost as sloppy as my skill, this could be a lot more powerful. Obviously, use of a little bit better production might help, but, there's only so much that a sound can do. So, I don't know. Rauta Moon is going to better direction, but there's still so much work to be done in order to really nail it. Now it's more like using a rusty hammer with a bunch of rusty nails and trying to get that cabin done, or crucifying Jesus, whatever kind of analog you like. But there are moments that kind of are clear to point out that this one has potential. Let's just Hope that the playing skills of Heinen's Souls will, get the bump up needed, and this will be nailing some more cheeses on the cross later on. Meanwhile, decide for yourself whether or not this is your cup of tea. You will find links provided in the description box. And if you don't like it, well, that's what it is. Take care, and should you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. Thanks, and cheers.